Let me tell you the story. One of my favourite stories of Jesus is when Nicodemus, a leader, goes to meet him by night. I'm going to read it to you now. Among the Pharisees, there was a ruler of the Jews named Nicodemus. He came to Jesus by night and said, Rabbi, we know that you have come from God to teach us, for no one can perform miraculous signs like yours unless God is with him. Jesus replied, Truly, I say to you, no one can see the kingdom of God unless he is born again from above. Nicodemus said, How can there be a rebirth for a grown man? Who could go back to his mother's womb and be born again? Jesus replied, Truly, I say to you, no one can enter the kingdom of God without being born of water and spirit. What is born of flesh is flesh, and what is born of spirit is spirit. Because of this, don't be surprised when I say, you must be born again. The wind blows where it pleases, and you hear its sound, but you don't know where it comes from or where it is going. It is like this with everyone who is born of the Spirit. And Nicodemus asked again, How can this be? Nicodemus was a Pharisee, and he seems to have followed Jesus secretly. He wasn't sure about following this troublemaker from Nazareth, from the north. Nicodemus still comes though. And throughout Lent, the time before run up to Jesus, we're going to be telling stories, not just me. You'll be glad to know of of our favourite stories of Jesus. Some of them you'll know, some of them you won't. Hope you'll follow this. Let me tell you the story. There's still room for others to join in so that you too can tell your story of Jesus. I've got one or two more to tell over the coming days. But Nicodemus, look him up. John chapter 3, the whole chapter. He comes at night. He comes with questions. Jesus welcomes all. People who believe, people who don't, and people who are just not sure.